What's going on, Tide Nation? Coming at you from beautiful Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and we are officially 1 day away from kickoff against Wisconsin. But before we dive into this game, I need to talk about Alabama's secret running back that's about to absolutely dominate this weekend. And trust me, you already know exactly who I'm talking about. First things first, though, let's address the elephant in the room. Pete Nikos from On3 just confirmed what we've been speculating all week. Jam Miller and Tim Keenan are officially out for this Wisconsin matchup. Now, before anyone starts panicking, listen to me carefully. This is actually the smart move by Coach DeBoer and the staff. We don't need these guys at 80% or 90%. We need them at 1,000% when we roll into that SEC opener against Georgia. These aren't career-threatening injuries. These are precautionary decisions, and I'm completely on board with this strategy. Ryan Williams is healthy and ready to bounce back after a quiet Week 2 performance. Mark my words, it's only going to take one explosive play from Hollywood to have everyone talking about him again. Don't sell on Ryan Williams because that breakout moment is coming sooner than you think. Unfortunately, we did get some bad news with Jeremiah Bean being ruled out for the season, and Jalen remains a game-time decision. But here's where things get really interesting. Let's talk about Kevin Riley, the redshirt freshman out of Tuscaloosa County High School who's about to become a household name. This kid has been flying under the radar while everyone's been focused on the big names in our backfield. But Coach Kalen DeBoer said something during spring practice that stuck with me. Kevin Riley has a little bit more shake than everybody else. That comment has been haunting my thoughts ever since. While everyone was talking about Jam Miller, Richard Young, Daniel Hill, and transferred Dre Washington, Kevin Riley just kept his head down and worked. No social media complaints, no attention seeking, just pure football dedication. And when Jam went down in Week 1, guess who stepped up? Kevin Riley seized his opportunity and hasn't looked back. What I love about Coach Ryan Grubb's utilization of Riley is how perfectly he's been schemed into this offense. This kid has legitimate playmaking ability. He's fast, he runs between the tackles with authority, and he's got that home run hitting capability that can break a game wide open. I've been hearing comparisons to Najee Harris and even Glenn Coffey, but I want to know what you think. Drop in the comments who Kevin Riley reminds you of as a runner. Here's the thing about Wisconsin. They're going to have their hands full trying to contain this kid. I fully expect Kevin Riley to be our RB1 going into this game. And honestly, Wisconsin's defense isn't built to handle that kind of speed and explosiveness. I'm predicting a huge day for Riley. We're talking a potential 2-touchdown performance with close to 100 yards rushing. And the beautiful part? When Jam Miller returns for that Georgia game, look at the depth we'll have in that backfield. Jam Miller bringing that veteran leadership and pass protection expertise, Kevin Riley with that explosive speed, Richard Young with his power running style, Daniel Hill bulldozing at 260 pounds, plus A.K. Deere and Jalen Washington adding even more versatility. That's a championship caliber running back room right there. Let me jump over to Sleeper real quick and break down some props for this weekend's game. Dylan Jones is favored to rush for 37 yards. I'm taking the under on that one. Alabama's defense struggles against dual-threat quarterbacks, but Jones isn't in that category, and I expect our defense to play inspired football and shut him down completely. Ty Simpson throwing 2 touchdowns? That's easy money. I'm taking the over. After that incredible 17 for 17 performance last week, Ty's got all the momentum in the world. I'm actually predicting 4 total touchdowns for Ty, a couple through the air and a couple on the ground. Jeremy Bernard over 66 receiving yards? Another easy pick. He's our clear WR1 right now and should feast against Wisconsin secondary. Remember to use our promo code TAILGATE when you download Sleeper for up to a $100 deposit match. Terms and conditions apply, of course. Looking at our team strengths going into Week 3, the abundance of talent is undeniable. Whether it's our freshman contributors or veteran leaders, the recruiting has been absolutely elite. Ty Simpson's playmaking ability continues to elevate this entire offense, and we're undefeated at home under Coach DeBoer. Bryant-Denny Stadium has become a fortress. Now for the concerns. Our run defense currently sits at 102nd in the nation, which is problematic. It's not necessarily against traditional running backs, but those dual-threat quarterbacks with creative offensive coordinators like Gus Malzahn can expose our weaknesses. Looking ahead to our schedule, we'll face several mobile quarterbacks. Gunnar Stockton possibly for Georgia, Diego Pavia at Vanderbilt, Missouri's Penn State transfer, Joey Aguilar at Tennessee, North Sellers from South Carolina, and Jackson Arnold for Auburn. Our road record under DeBoer stands at 5-7. which is concerning considering we have tough road games at Georgia, Missouri, South Carolina, and Auburn coming up. This weekend's weather looks absolutely perfect for football. 80 degrees for morning tailgating, 87 at kickoff, and 91 in the fourth quarter. Perfect conditions for Kevin Riley to showcase that speed and explosiveness. Here's my final score prediction. I want you to drop yours in the comments. Alabama 42, Wisconsin 3. I don't think Wisconsin even reaches the end zone in this game. Despite my concerns about our defense, Wisconsin simply doesn't have the offensive firepower to challenge us at home. Kevin Riley is about to announce himself to the college football world this Saturday, and you're going to witness the birth of Alabama's next great running back. This kid has been waiting for his moment, and that moment is now. Drop a thumbs up if you've been impressed with Kevin Riley so far. Let me know your score prediction in the comments, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel with notifications on because we're bringing you the most comprehensive Alabama football coverage on YouTube. Coming to you from beautiful Tuscaloosa, Alabama, this is Kyle Henderson with Alabama Football on YouTube. We'll see you after we dominate Wisconsin tomorrow. Roll Tide.